So three problems that I noticed is that first off, the design lacks visual hierarchy, busy background, and the value proposition is not really explained. So I'm going to make a redesign based off of these three items. So first off, I'm going to start with my frame. Then now that I've created the frame, I'm going to change the color, right? So if you're following along, you can use the color I've added. Now I'm going to add a grid, set it to columns, make my count 12 and my margin to 80. Okay, that looks good. So next off, I'm going to add the redesign navigation bar, and then I've tried to align it to left and right, and also check out for the margin top. Oh, looks good. Now I'm going to add the new hero text, so you can see that now it shows the value proposition, whereby they can get result driven design just by growing their user base if they use this platform for their designs. So next off is I'm adding the subtext. So what I'm gonna to do is remove the fluff from the text and streamline it, right? And I'm also aiming for minimal design. Then I added a button called Start Designing because it is a clearer city for users to take actions instead of using Get Started. Also here, I have like reviews staying in place, so I also want to like the reviews. Then I'm going to go ahead to group everything together. Okay, it's in an auto layout. Then set my margin to 20 pixel. Then add the social proof to the group. Then add another auto layout to it. Then this time I'm going to make it 100. So it just has that kind of. I'll align it on the page and make sure it sits on my grid properly. Then now I want to add like more social proof. Okay, the best way to do that instead of like showing designs that have been generated on the platform. Then I'll try to align it to the bottom like so. Now next thing I want to do is just add glass to it just to elevate it. So right now it's not color coded, so I added a gradient color on it, right? So you can see it just to make it match the design background even more, because I don't want it to feel too cold. I want it to be a little bit alive just to match the kind of web3 vibe or web3 feel. So again, what I'm now aiming for is minimalistic design, because if you remember, the initial design was very busy and cluttered, and I'm trying to fix that. Next up is I went on to add more value proposition, just in a way to like add a little bit of more information and make the user see that okay, there's something happening here. So now it's just to add a little bit of fluff into the design. So I added a mask, so I imported an image, added a mask to it, and I'm trying to adjust the mask here so it lines up. Then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to right click, then send to back, right? And then that makes the design pop out more, just to add a little bit of like alignment more. So I just added line stroke with gradient on it, just linear gradient on it, and so I did it horizontally and vertically. Then I'm going to duplicate the glass effect again and just try and line things up better. So now it's looking very good and put together. So I just need to add like the work with, and that's the end of the design. Thank you for watching the design. Let me know what you think about the roast and add a comment to it so I can know what to improve on next time. And if you like me to roast your design too, you can always post a link in the comment or screenshot and via my mail, and I'll be sure to roast it. So remember to share, like, and subscribe. Alright, it's another one. Cheers.